To you live at 600 hours, 43 minutes, Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. This is about the Black Man series. Because the topic of discussion for this one is caring. No, that's for the African Descendant. I'm going to change the name to Black Man series to African Descendant series because of where I'm going with not being politically correct, but as you know, I don't want to be associated with everything that has to do with slavery. I want to take away the slavery out of our mind. And I don't talk oppressed. I'm telling the truth. Because if you read a lot of the things that they put in place, nothing really has changed. The things change. If you haven't noticed, capitalism is a mother sucker. And it changed the outcome of how we even treat each other. That's why my voice sound like this. I was just sound as I was listening to us talking about building and growing, building and growing. Even when I hear people talk about relationships, I never hear, I will use the overall word love. And yes, Carrie, and it's going to, for the African, I'm going to change the name too to the titles. African Descendant Men series. This one is about building. And I never hear no one talk about love. I never hear people talk about I'm helping because I want to help. Reason, I'm not a millionaire because the things I wanted to do that didn't require stealing money from people, it didn't pan out. And what I mean by that, now, let's go into the series, the building. As a man, especially African descendant man in America, I never was the one to want to take from people. Now, that sounds funny to people. Now, I don't care what no one say. My business, I never wanted a business where I'm taking money from people such as me. And I say as me, I was born in an area where it was impoverished. It's controlled by the government and the housing authority. Even where I live at now. And even what I'm trying to build, I'm trying to get away. All my plans as an inventor. So as a African descendant man that's going to build on community and unity, unification and being unified, that I don't want to take from people. See, and that sounds silly to people. Because people are like, how you... No, there's a difference between building a business, a company, a brand, and a legacy with people. With, okay, this is something you use every day. I'm not taking from you. But let's do your money a better way. And as I'm exploring these options, I'm exploring their options to say, I'm not taking from you. Now, how can I put your money into what we should be doing? Not what we try and what we should be doing. And you're going to get the bang for your buck. But at the same time, not break your pockets. But at the same time, help your pockets. And I don't mean discounts. I don't mean just, okay, it's a lower price. I mean, okay, you just paid $2.39. And if you could get this in bulk, or you can get more for $4, where are you willing to pay it? But now, too, let's look at other places where you can get money back. See, I don't want to just take out of people's pockets. I want them to repair. So we use the word repair. Repair. Pair is to put together one and two. Two people, two things, two items, two merchandise, two products. To repair. I want you to put those two things. So if you're spending your money on a product, you should be able to repair it and put the money back in your pocket as well. See, that sounds stupid to people. And there's not a lot of people that think as that. So if I want to build, which is built in, we got to understand we don't have a community yet. Same race people, we don't have a community. People that look as me, we don't have a community. So that's what we got to look at. We don't have a community. So if we don't have a community, where are we building at? Do we have a building at? Where is the building at? Where is the land? Where is the property? Now, I say things, but that don't mean I'm against it, because I'm going to go by the law to build for now, because we're not in position to do otherwise. But we have people that is in position to otherwise. They're not doing it. They say when you make it, you leave. Yes, when you make it, you should leave. Because nobody owned the project where I'll say in the Langfield Projects in Buffalo, New York. My mother, we grew up there. We cannot build on this because we don't own this. It's owned by Buffalo Municipal Housing Authority, BMHA. So to build, you would have to go find a place where the land is not owned by an authority. The land is owned, but the land is not theirs. They're willing to give you land. And always say this, it's funny to do that. We gotta say they're willing to give us land. Land is free. Everything is free in the world, but we are paying for it. See, that sound, oh man, you sound like one of them other type. That's all I get. And I say, but you're not even looking at what you're even saying. It sounds stupid. I'm paying to live. I'm paying for land that's free. I'm paying for now an irrigation system. Cool. I'm gonna pay for they had a service. They're cleaning out. They're supposed to be cleaning and filtering out the water. Of course, I'm gonna pay for that. But I'm not gonna pay for land that everybody can walk on. And I don't want to fight for it. But let's just say that this land it's a piece of land. Let's say we all can have a piece of land. And the piece of land is a house. And I build a house on it. That's my land. Cool. How come we don't do that? You see how we're not truly building, and we have children. So half of us African descendant men don't have children. Others do. And then like 30% out of they have don't even take care of their child. They're not in their child life. And to me, I mean in the child life is spending time with them. I'm going back old school. I'm going to the part where you're supposed to care. Spend the time is better than some couple dollars. Because of dollars, you got to keep working towards those couple dollars. Even if you're trying to strive and live and survive. So if you're not building within yourself and your family and the people around you to get away from the areas where it's already owned and it's all authorized. So what we doing is we keeping the same. That's why I keep telling people. And people get mad when I say this. Slavery never ended. Till you read the amendments in the Constitution, you see the lady is using the civil rights. She's using civil rights for what you want to discrimination against people, for homosexual people, gay people. That's crazy. You're going to use civil. But she's using the law correct. So don't tell me we can't use the law. Don't tell me that we are not able. And one thing, and it's brought this up in my spirit, and I think I just seen something on this, but they worded it so different. Until we eradicate, remove, and delete a lot of these laws and redo them or rewrite them, yes, we're going to stay stuck in the I don't care how many, because what we're doing is we're going to start setting up classes. We're going to be starting to be looked at as a class. It's no more going to be about a color. It's going to be about a class. Because then all the colonizers, they colonized their people that look pale as them. Now they colonize the darker skinned people of African descendant people. Now it's going to be the whole world just going to be so what they're going to start doing in the future, more so in about 30, 40 years, and they're doing it now. It's going to be about class. You're going to still they're going to be now, forget the ghettos, they're going to be slums. They're going to be literally, you can wipe your finger on it, and you can't go in there, you're going to come out dirty. You can't be cleansed because of how they're going to set up all the rules and regulations. That's why laws are important. That's why, and it sounds stupid. People say I sound stupid. Well, why is there a law to talk about equality and protection of your rights? And when you go to court, that don't pose a change. How I get a longer sentence for less of an actual? I stole some money and harm a person. I did it at night when nobody was there. But a person that has a gun, based on his class, he robbed people and shot somebody, and they're battling for their lives, do the same crime, but based on his class, and still for now his skin color, he's going to get away with it because he got a little bit more money. But he got money and he robbing people. The person that has less money got smart, said, I don't want to hurt somebody, and robbed them at night. Because he don't want to get charged, but you still get charged? Think about how, if that's our law, you telling me we actually honoring the Constitution during that? We're not. That's why when I hear black lawyers and attorneys, I say, I don't know what you a black lawyer and attorney for. Because you're not fighting the law. You're literally you're keeping the injustice, the inequality in the law, and eventually it's going to go to class. And they know this. People know this already. So if we're not building, then we're not going to be of nothing anymore, no time soon. I know it's going to sound like a broken record. I'm going to sound old all the time, but these are the things that's going to happen. I'm doing my little part. If we all did our little part within our family so we can be good, so you do own a home by 30 or 40, and then by 40, 50, and then you about to retire, and then you got 20, 30 years to relax and then to educate. Imagine if we keep having that full circle generation after generation in a family, in one family. You know how far that you will go as a family? So what I say unto one, I say unto all is your path, is your journey, is your choice. So choose wisely. Shalom.